If you are an expert in your skill and you want to build an online coaching business that will complement your life, I will show you today how you can start signing clients for your coaching using what I call the IG brand funnel. Now, you might already try to create some content, try to generate some leads. You might also try to run some ads, but you couldn't generate qualified leads and sign them in as clients. So today I'm going to show you how you can build an offer to attract your ICPs, how to attract qualified leads to your IG brand automated and getting 10 plus inbound qualified leads per day, how to nurture them and pre-sell them with your content, and then how to convert followers into actual book calls to get 1 to 2 calls per day. This system can also help you to add 10k to 20k per month for your offer, and it generated me an audience of 3k followers on IG. I've used the system to scale my agency to 10k per month, keep it there for 1.5 years, and I scaled my coaching offer to 20k per month using the same system. I also teach my coaching clients how to use that, how to implement it. For example, Leon used it to sign 3 clients within 3 days for his brand new coaching offer, and Samuel used it to scale to 20k per month within first few months of running this funnel. First thing that you need to create an offer, because without an offer, nothing afterwards is going to make any sense. So if your offer is broken, your leads will be broken, you won't be able to generate any calls, any conversations, nobody's going to watch your content, or wrong people will watch your content. So to create a business from your coaching, your offer has to be really dialed in perfectly. For your offer, you need 3 core things. You need to know who your ICP is. It's not enough just to know what your niche is. You have to know who inside of your niche has the financial power to invest. Once you know that, you have to think about what are their problems, what are their desires, and one of the most important things, what are their daily struggles? Because when you know their daily struggles, you can create a promise for them. You can create your program based on that. You can create your content. You can create your ads. You can create your sales pitch. Everything can be created from this when you know their daily struggles and daily pains. When you know that part, when you know who your ICP perfectly is, you need to think about what is your promise. So what do you help them achieve? And when I say your promise and what you help them achieve is what is the outcome of your coaching? So what will they get at the end? And finally, what is your unique mechanism? Everybody has a unique mechanism, unique system, unique way of building their business to help to get to the desired results. For example, you have to think, what is your unique way to help people achieve the results that you are teaching? So you have to think about what is your knowledge, what do you have, and package that knowledge into a system that you will teach. When you have these 3 things, you basically have yourself an offer. When the offer is ready, you will be able to target ideal clients with financial power, and you will have a foundation to start building your content and start creating your personal brand in a proper way. Now you can start running your personal brand. So what do you need to have when you're running a personal brand? We implement this IG brand funnel, and it's basically consistent out of 3 core things. We are attracting qualified leads, we are nurturing them, and then we are booking them in for calls. The way that you can attract qualified leads and to make sure they're actually qualified is by running profile visit ads to your Instagram profile, right? So you can get inbound followers, you have a higher authority when people come to you, and you can generate 10 plus qualified followers per day for not that high of a price. For example, I'm getting people with blue badges for some ridiculous prices. For example, I spent 30 euros and I got 20 followers. And this is the type of followers that I'm getting, right? I'm targeting coaches, so coaches I do actually get here. And the way that we create those scripts is we use a simple framework to basically script those reels, and you get those results with it. Once somebody follows you, you can't just go directly into book call. You have to pre-sell those followers. So we use YouTube and Instagram and some of the retargeting ads to build a trust building content here, to pre-sell people, to show who we are, to make them aware that we are an actual person, to make them aware what our program is, are we an expert or not, and all that stuff together. So we basically have this whole machine of building content. So we use stories, we use reels, carousels, we use whole YouTube machine to make that work. Finally, when somebody's ready to book a call with you, we are turning followers into actual book calls. The way that we do that is we have these DM scripts that we follow to basically qualify people in DMs, and if people are qualified, then we book a call with them. We are basically starting all the conversations automatically using ManyChat, and then we have a DM call setting system that you can afterwards, when you have it properly set up for yourself, you can outsource that to a setter so you can focus properly on the content part. If you think, for example, you get 10 new conversations per day because you're getting 10 plus followers per day, you can book 1 to 2 calls per day, which is going to end up with 1 to 2 new deals every single week. Now, this doesn't happen overnight. Of course, you have to build out the content, you have to have a good offer, you have to be sure that the offer is good, you have to be sure that the ads are performing well, that your audience is qualified, that your content nurtures them even more, pre-sells them, and then you can go ahead and book calls. You might be thinking that I've tried this in the past and it didn't work, or this is not gonna work for me. But the reason why it didn't work is because you didn't have a proven system. You didn't have a system that nurtured those leads, so they were desperate to buy from you at the end. And this is exactly what I built. So I built this Nova system where I gather all my knowledge for the past 3 years that I've worked on this. Everything from setting up the profile properly to running a content that sells. I have like all the content template, and I have all the scripts that you need to have to turn followers into actual book calls. So when you have a whole system set up like this, it's literally a guarantee that you are going to succeed. But to sum it all up, if you want to sign coaching clients for yourself, you have to have an offer set up. With that offer, you start to create content on Instagram. So you have to have a system to attract qualified leads. You have to pre-sell those followers to make sure they know who you are, and you have to turn those followers into actual book calls. If you do these steps, you will be able to sign clients without any doubt for your coaching offer. And if you want my help to implement this in your business, if you don't want to do it all yourself, you can just DM me the word yes, and I'm going to show you exactly how that can work inside of your business.